Donald Trump has sealed an historic victory in the U.S. presidential election and completed his political comeback. The Republican comfortably defeated Democrat Kamala Harris in what polls had suggested would be a very tight election, that he becomes the first former president to return to the White House in more than 130 years. Claiming victory at a rally in Florida on Wednesday morning, Trump told supporters that he would usher in a new golden age for America, accompanied by his family and his pick. For Vice President J.D. Vance, Trump told supporters in West Palm Beach on Wednesday morning, "This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again." In more good news for Trump, his party is projected to win majority control of the Senate. Elon Musk, the world's richest man and Trump mega-donor, was with the Republican candidate as the results came in. The billionaire posted an increasingly positive message on X, which he owns, throughout the night. The 78-year-old swept several of the key battleground states, with CBS projecting that he has won in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and North Carolina, and appears to be on track for a clean sweep of all 7 swing states that were crucial for a win. Projections suggest he is likely to win the overall popular vote nationally, a feat he fell short of when first elected in 2016 that he is projected to win Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, and is ahead in the other so-called Rust Belt state of Michigan, according to the BBC's U.S. partner, CBS. Certified final results take days to come. Trump also has a solid lead in Nevada, while the race remains tight in the other Sun Belt battleground of Arizona as expected. Trump has swept conservative strongholds from Florida to Idaho, while Harris won liberal states from New York to California, CBS projects. The Democrat had been expected to address a crowd on election night at Howard University in Washington, D.C., where she was an undergraduate, but it emerged after midnight that she would not appear. Harris has made no statement so far. Following the announcement by Democratic campaign co-chairman Cedric Richmond, the crowd all but disappeared from Harris HQ at the historically black college. CBS exit poll data suggests Vice President Harris, who was hoping to become America's first woman president and campaigned heavily for abortion rights, may have underperformed with women. Some 54% of female voters cast their ballots for her, the numbers indicate. But Joe Biden won the support of 57% of women in 2020. Black and Latino voters also appeared slightly less likely to support Harris than they were to back Biden 4 years ago, according to Associated Press exit poll data. Instead, Trump swept the key battleground states and would become America's oldest president. The Republican has refused to release his medical records, despite spending much of his early campaign attacking President Joe Biden's advancing age. Congress is also up for grabs in the election that in what would be a major boost for a Trump presidency. Republicans have won control of the Senate after wresting 2 seats in West Virginia and Ohio from the Democrats and seeing off a competitive challenger in Texas. Neither party seem to have an overall edge in the House, which Republicans narrowly control. However, control of Congress would allow Trump a relatively easy path to pass his key proposals through the legislature, including his pledges to enforce mass deportations of illegal migrants and to enact sweeping tax cuts. Around 86 million voters cast their ballots early amid one of the most turbulent campaigns in recent American history. Harris, 60, only became the Democratic Party candidate in July, after President Joe Biden withdrew from the race under pressure from within the party. Trump, 78, was the target of 2 assassination plots, narrowly avoiding a sniper's bullet in Pennsylvania in July. His victory marks a dramatic reversal in fortunes for the billionaire. He left office in 2021 with low approval ratings and the country reeling following the Capitol riot, which saw his supporters attempt to block the certification of his loss to Joe Biden. He narrowly avoided conviction in the Senate after becoming the first president to be impeached twice by the U.S. House. The Republican leader in the Senate, Mitch McConnell, said Trump had provoked his supporters into attacking the Capitol, that he later became the first former president to be convicted of a criminal offense after being found guilty on 34 counts of falsifying business records. But he announced his return to frontline politics in November 2022, beginning the campaign that would see him sweep aside challengers in the Republican primaries and claim his party's nomination for president. Attention in. The coming days will turn to the makeup of his potential cabinet, with senior advisors telling CBS that the Trump transition team are to meet at West Palm Beach in the coming days to his victory rally. Trump hinted that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a former Democrat and vaccine skeptic, would be handed a key healthcare role. He's to help make America healthy again, Trump said. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go do it. Both sides have armies of lawyers on standby for legal challenges on and after Election Day. Law enforcement agencies nationwide were on high alert for potential violence, but it has been peaceful so far. About 30 bomb threats hoaxes targeted election-related locations nationwide on Tuesday, more than half of them in the state of Georgia alone.
Thank you very much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that our country has never seen before, nothing like this. I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president. And every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and your future. Every single day, I will be fighting for you, and with every breath in my body, I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to have. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again. A star is born, Elon. Now he is. Now he's an amazing guy. We were sitting together tonight. You know, he spent 2 weeks in Philadelphia and different parts of Pennsylvania campaigning. You know, he sent the rocket up 2 weeks ago, but this spaceship came down and I saw those engines firing and it looked like it was over, it was going to smash, and then I saw the fire pour out from the left side and I put it straight and it came down so gently. And then it wrapped those arms around it, and it held it. And just like you hold your baby at night, your little baby. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And I called Elon. I said, Elon, was that you? He said, yes, it was. I said, who else can do that? Can Russia do it? No. Can China do it? No. Can the United States do it other than you? No. Nobody can do that. I said, that's why I love you, Elon. That's great.